Today's walk starts at Llyn Brianne, which lies in 3 counties, but our walk is actually in Ceredigion. The second half of the walk takes us down the Doethie Valley, which writer Jim Perrin said was a contender for being the most beautiful in Wales. I cannot disagree with him. This is a 13.5-mile walk, passing through the forest north and then beyond before turning to pass the farm Nankloyd, before entering the Doethie Valley to return. Park in the upper car park at Llyn Brianne Reservoir. Go through the gate and cross the spillway, following the tarmac track along the boulder edge of the reservoir. Then keep following the track around the reservoir edge. Eventually you will see the signboard where you enter the Doethie forest. Just keep going. Your route will wind round and pass behind the white cottage that you can see. It is actually an off-grid holiday cottage. You will walk behind it on the track and then keep following the track upwards, ignoring any left turns. Eventually the track rises to a point where the woodland is thinning out. Take the track to the right, where there is a barrier in a cattle grid leading out of the forest onto a track. After the cattle grid, the track then winds downhill in a northerly direction, with beautiful views up the valley. Keep going, mostly downhill, where you'll pass over 2 metal gates that are usually locked. You are heading for the footpath on the map that leads up to Nankloyd farm. Strictly speaking, the footpath starts through a metal gate up on a grass bank. We walked to the track itself, signed private, no entry, and turned up it, joining the footpath a bit further up. Walk past the front of the farmhouse and then take the track on the right immediately after the farmhouse but before the farm buildings. After some distance, the track swings left-south at the top, but the footpath actually continues southwest along a field fence. Follow the fence on its left-hand side, and after a few hundred yards you will come to a walking gate into a rougher landscape behind it. Once through the gate, the wonderful spectacle of the Doethie Valley opens up before you. It is undoubtedly one of the best views in the whole of Wales. Follow the track down to the river, drinking in the landscape as you go. At the bottom, near the river, you will meet the track that follows the riverbank. Turn left and follow it south, following the river downstream. Be aware that this track can get quite wet and can remain so even after long stretches of dry weather. It can also get churned up by the mountain bikes that use it. Follow the track for about 2 miles, and eventually the landscape becomes less rugged. Finally, the track joins a more recognisable roadway that leads to a farm. Pass through the gates by the farmhouse, and after the last gate you will see a track turning uphill or northeast to your left. Follow this track uphill. There's still a bit of an uphill climb to do, but eventually it levels out at the top, and soon you will find yourself back at the track around the reservoir. Turn right at this junction and follow it back to the dam and where you started several hours ago. The complete walk takes about 6 hours. Don't forget that you can find details of this walk and other walks on our website, welshwalks.co.uk. Take care and enjoy your walking.